A former Democratic Republic of Congo Vice President Jean-Pierre Bemba returns to the country on August the 1st.
This after he was acquitted last month of war crimes by the international community. He's expected to submit his presidential candidacy for the Movement for the Liberation of the Congo (MLC) ahead of the elections in that country at the end of the year.
The MLC on Friday named Bemba its candidate for the planned December 23rd presidential polls after the government said he could apply for a diplomatic passport to return home after he was acquitted of war crimes in The Hague. In June, the International Criminal Court overturned a 2016 conviction against Bemba on 5 counts of war crimes committed by his militia in the Central African Republic between 2002 and 2003.
What will happen when I arrive in Kinshasa is my registration as a candidate for the presidential election at the National Independent Electoral Commission. This is what the electoral law recommends: the registration of my application with all the documents that accompany the application, and also meeting the members of the opposition.
The court said he could not be held criminally liable for atrocities the militiamen committed, which included murder, rape and looting, as he was unable to influence their conduct. The ICC is due to issue a ruling in a separate case in which Bemba was sentenced to jail and fined $350,000 in 2017 for bribing witnesses during his main war crimes trial. The DRC is in the grip of a crisis over the future of President Joseph Kabila. He has ruled since 2001 and has remained in office despite a 2-term constitutional limit that expired in December of 2016. It remains unclear whether Bemba faces any threat of prosecution if he sets foot on DRC soil. A warrant was issued in 2007 against him over an incident of violence and for alleged arson at the Supreme Court during a protest. Kabila, who took over from his assassinated father in 2001, presides over the vast Central African nation with a history of corruption, poor governance and armed conflict.